What is up, everyone?
Marks it every now and again, as there so often is with most mortals.
Hello,
but
hello.
he's been able
Howdy, everybody.
to play the
Someone's
Hello.
stream is
Yeah, I think that is
on, it sounds like.
just how effective it is, and it's going to need to be maybe even better today. But
Where can I hide this?
And
we can
we
see
are
Zach's face.
live. Howdy.
There we go. Now we can see Zach's face.
All right.
Not covered up by
Yeah,
a
Carson,
banner.
I just want to make sure that you can see future sponsor of Talking Tennis, probably this Cayenne Cleanse Kombucha from Health Aid that I've got here, which I would love it if they sent me a case of.
We need more sponsors.
We love sponsors almost as much as we love tennis. Rachel, good to see you again. Daisy, great to meet you.
Hello.
What do we think is going to happen today?
Yeah, we've got Scott joining as well here. I'll add him to the stage. Look, there's so many.
It's an absolute party, isn't it? So many
of us.
Hi, folks. How are we doing?
Well, this was the match I think that we all wanted to see, and I think many of us predicted for the finals here, Lehecka Center. So that's exciting.
Yeah, I know I predicted this, so I'm very happy to chalk up another one in the win column for me as far as predictions go. But we'll see what happens here over the first couple of hours. Players are warming up right now. For many of you joining, you know it's been raining for several hours in Miami, so match about to begin. But let's get some predictions from everyone quickly before this starts. Zach, you feel like going first?
Yeah, I think I don't know. Don't blink. I think this is going to be a pretty quick one. I think Center is that good right now. I think if Lehecka wins 7 games or more, he should be very proud of himself. So I'm setting the spread or the over under at 6.5 games for how many Lehecka is going to win. I have not looked at the bet makers or the odds, but I think that Center is going to absolutely cruise. If that wasn't clear.
Rachel, you want to jump in? Who do you think is taking this one?
Yeah, I mean, pretty obviously Jannik Sinner. Although to be fair, I'm not going to completely write Lehecka. I don't think it's going to be bagels. I think he'll get 7, 8, maybe 9 games. But yes, Sinner and straights.
Mm-hmm. All right, so their overall head-to-head is on the screen right now. So it's 3-0 in favor of Sinner. Lehecka
3 games
in
that Roland Garros meeting, by the way. 3 games in 3 sets the last time they played.
Yeah, not great. Daisy, Scott, you do have predictions?
I mean, yeah, I'm just gonna echo what Zach and Rachel said. Yeah, probably is gonna be pretty straightforward for Sinner. And he'll complete the Sunshine Open.
Right, Scott, I'll maybe switch it up a little bit. Is it fair to say that you're going to take Sinner? Do it.
You know what? I'm thinking Lehecka might have a chance, right? No, I mean, honestly, no. Like the fact that we're at the stage here where, like, if Lehecka got a set, it would be huge, right? It would be enormous. It would be. We're literally discussing who can take a set from him.
Yeah. I
just can't see it happening.
Yes. Yeah. Sorry to interrupt you there. Like, what does Lehecka have to do today to take a set, in your opinion?
Oh my gosh. I mean, I think I think it's a tough one. I think probably do what he has been doing in this tournament: play hard, play fast, take the ball early. But even if he does all those, it's all about how Sinner plays. It's all on Sinner's racket, really. He needs to hope the Sinner has an off day, right? And maybe the later start time, maybe the delay, maybe puts him off a little bit. But I mean, I just think. I mean, this would be an enormous upset. Imagine if you beat him. Imagine if we're sitting here in 2.5 hours and he's beating him. It would be insane, right? But I think he's got to hope that everything goes his way and that Sinner has.
I'll tell you this much, Scott. If Lehecka wins now, I will feel like a silly goose in 2.5 hours, as I'm sure many of the viewers will as well. Yeah, I think the thing that makes Sinner so tough is that, I mean, in my opinion, he has by far the highest floor on the tour, right? And so his off day is better than literally everybody else's, right? I mean, certainly his off day is better than an Alcaraz off day. And that's what makes him such a uniquely difficult out to me. I do agree, though, like strategically, Lehecka's got to take the fight to him. He cannot win with play at safe tennis. He has to go absolutely, what's to the wall, and just really, really, really get after it. Ultra, ultra aggressive. He should not be playing high percentage tennis because Jannik Sinner is the best high percentage tennis player on the planet.
Yeah, Martina Navratilova was on the pre-show for before the match started, and she was saying like she wants to see things like serve and volley. She wants to see Lehecka like push some volleys back behind Sinner. You can't just hit to the open court against him. He's too quick. His athleticism is too good, and what he can do with the ball once he does get to it is way too good. So yeah, I agree. Lehecka's going to have to take the fight to him. It's 40-30 in this first game. Some pretty.
I think it is. I think it is worth mentioning. Obviously, like Lehecka hasn't been broken at all in this entire tournament so far. Like he's reached the final having not lost serve. That's incredible, right? That's incredible. I think I saw somebody saying that hadn't been done, at least on the men's side, since Djokovic in 2018. I think it was Indian Wells.
Yeah.
So that is impressive. I do see that ending. Although it hasn't ended here in this first game. So
calm and collected,
we'll
which is
see,
very
we'll
much
see.
the Lehecka way. He's not a flustered sort of guy.
Guys, there's some
I
background
think
noise.
someone does
that's-
have
Yeah, Sinner just
Here's some commentary, I think, right? It might be
some
me.
commentary.
Let me check. Turn it down. It could be me,
Yeah, we'll see.
There you go. Let me turn
I'll
it
try
down.
not to get the YouTube channel banned for copyright
For
today.
sure.
That would be a tough way for this to go.
That will make it harder for this delicious kombucha company to sponsor us if we get banned for copyright.
Yeah, that will make it exceptionally harder.
As
We'll have to go all in
Lehecka
on
gets on the
Instagram.
board first,
Does.
he is
Still hasn't
winning.
lost serve. Still hasn't lost serve. Let's go.
He's winning. We'll see
So-
how long this lasts.
I know we're coming out of the Olympics, and there was a fella who had the nickname the Quad God. Didn't exactly live up to it. I think that Jiri Lehecka should be now known as the Quad God. I don't know what his leg routine is, but it's ridiculous. It's just silly how huge that guy's quads are. All right, hey, just me. I'm the only one who noticed.
No, I definitely agree
Um,
with you.
Yeah, so Ilya Malinin, U.S. figure skater. Looks like he won the world figure skating title yesterday. So nice bounce back for him after the Olympics.
Would you call his season the early 2000s Dinara Safina season of figure skating? Couldn't win the big one, but won a bunch of 1000s.
I think it's a fair comparison. Like, where's the lie?
That's true. That's the meanest interview Serena Williams has ever given when she's talking about Dinara. You know what I'm talking about?
Everyone
Played
knows
well
it.
in Miami. Congrats.
It's brutal.
Yep.
Nice rally going on in the second point. Lehecka tries to take it down the line with a backhand, knocks it just out, so we're at 15 all here.
I like that style though from Lehecka. You know, I like that he mixed in the slice. I like that he went ultra aggressive on the backhand there. Look, he missed wide on an inside out backhand. That is not conservative tennis that he's playing. He's doing what he needs to do to give himself the best shot here.
I think Sinner's kit's nice. I like the pink.
Feels seasonally
It's a good
appropriate.
combination.
Yeah.
I think they could get a little more creative. I agree. I think
Oh, you
that's
think
a
so?
good looking. I think it's a good looking kit. I think that there are people at the country club right now wearing that exact same kit though, and I wish they would throw a little more flair, a little extra jazz on it than what they got. Am I crazy, Scott?
No, I think it's valid. I think it's also one of those like, yeah, you wouldn't recognize it if you saw somebody as a Sinner kit, right? And that's what you want. That's what you
Yeah.
want.
And Daisy or Rachel, I know Zach's like very into kits, so like he'll always make comments about everyone's. Are either of you like really into the fashion side of it at all?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I feel like, yeah, I'm not a big fan of all the night kits. I feel like they play it all quite safe. I think I prefer some I quite like Uniqlo. I like them as a brand for tennis players. But yeah, I'm not a fan of the pink kit myself.
Oh, you don't?
No, I don't know. I don't. It's just too close to his like
Fair enough.
complexion.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Maybe a darker color for him? Is that what you're suggesting?
Yeah, maybe.
Fair enough.
You can't put a redhead in pink or red. Everybody knows that except for Nike, apparently. Like it's green is the complementary color. My wife is a redhead. I have some knowledge and insights into this. Yeah, like you're supposed to go cool colors.
To be fair, this pink is a little bit nicer than the yellow he was wearing in Australia.
Yeah, it's
which
better
is
than that.
not
but
saying
that's
much,
not
but
hot. That was-
Nobody should ever wear yellow ever.
So Carson and Rachel have gotten this question from me before, but Daisy and Scott, every match that I call is Sinner gets the hold there to even it up 1-1. I like to ask, of all the sponsors in the stadium, who would you most like to be sponsored by and why?
Are we talking like
Pete-
sponsors that are there in
Yes.
or like
yeah.
They got to have the sign. They got to be like on the,
On the
Disney
board there.
Cruise is one, Stella is another, PIF if that calls to you.
Give me a minute.
My goodness.
I don't know. That's a difficult one.
Yep.
There's the sun
Are you-
cream brand as well. That's quite boring. I don't know. Probably the Disney cruise.
I mean, that's the most interesting one, right? Because you might
Yeah,
also
I think so.
you might also get a cruise out of it as well, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
There's discounts off it.
I would talk tennis on a cruise for sure if that was if they were to do that.
Of course.
I believe they just showed the legendary football player Ronaldo, the original
did know
Ronaldo
that,
for the youngsters in the crowd. Yeah,
He's been there a few days this weekend.
and I'll
was
tell you,
ready.
he looks ready to step on the pitch today.
He does. I think he plays a bit of tennis, doesn't he? I think he does.
Yeah,
There was some with maybe Alcra.
We got some sad news in the chat. Yuki's been kicked out of dog school. This is unfortunate. Yuki is John's dog, if you did not know that. But
so for remisses, I think we do know what has happened to John. He has been with his dog at school, where the dog has been kicked out now. That's a full day.
At a parent-teacher conference. Did not go well. 15:30 here on Lehecka Center, maybe first opening of this match.
That was some return from center there.
Ooh.
Yeah, 15:30
rally here. This is good.
This is very
2
good
break
rally.
points.
Yeah.
Mhm.
How many break points has Lehecka faced this whole tournament?
great
I'd love to know
question.
that. That is a very good question.
Someone in
Here we go.
comments, let us know.
I also saw a stat that Sinner hasn't dropped a set in Miami or Indian Wells. So
Yeah.
That's pretty
hopefully
tough.
He hasn't
continue
dropped
that.
a set in a 1,000 since Shanghai.
Really? Okay,
Yeah.
I didn't know that
That's
far
right.
back.
So, yeah, Paris he didn't drop a set. Indian Wells he didn't drop a set. Hasn't dropped a set here so far.
He's got a second serve to attack. Let's see what he does with it.
Look how close that was.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Must have been right off the line.
that would have sent that call would have
Oh.
sent McEnroe into a spiral. If
Maybe
Mm, great.
millimeters.
Yeah.
Very, very close.
By the way, I just want to come back to Yuki as we enter this second break point here. They're literally saying they can't teach an old dog new tricks. I do find like a certain irony in that from a dog school. Great
All right,
serve
we're back
there.
to deuce now.
Yeah.
We are back to juice. This is, you know what? Like, I feel bad for like saying this, but he's already done slightly. Lehecka's already done slightly better than I thought he might.
I agree, Scott.
So we might be 3-love down at this point, but you know
That's
what?
funny. So he saved 11 break points, 2 of them
Has he?
in the past 45 seconds this tournament.
Oh,
I
it's
don't know
a
what
ghosty.
I don't know where we're all at, like kind of in the stream, but I'm currently he's
Got another-
Sinner's got
Yeah,
another
Sinner's
break
got
point.
another break point.
Yeah.
Lehecka has
wanna-
missed a couple forehands in the net here that he simply cannot miss if he wants to remain competitive. You know, I mean,
Yeah.
look, Sinner's got the best rally ball in tennis, but Lehecka's taking good, clean swings. He's not, you know, he's not making forced errors. These are unforced errors mid rally, and that's just not going to get it done.
And yeah, that'll be. I don't know if I'm slightly ahead of people, but
Yeah,
yeah, that is
Sinner's just broken.
the first time that
Yep.
Lehecka has been broken in the tournament.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah.
Another
Hex.
forehand unforced error there.
Scott,
Yeah.
are you watching on one of your totally legal streams again? That's way
You
ahead
know what?
of me.
I'm actually not this day. That's why I'm surprised. I'm actually not. Watching on tennis TV.
Yeah.
On a tennis TV stream over here. But yeah, I think Lehecka is playing the right way. Going hard and fast with the forehand. It's just just been missing too many of them, right?
Yeah. I saw Lehecka in person at the Winston-Salem Open. A lot of people call it the best 250 out there, by the way, and was really, really impressed by him 2 or 3 years ago. He's got so many weapons. I think that he's like, tell me this is a ridiculous comp. I think that he's a poor man's Arthur Fee. I think that's his ceiling. Like I think they have
Oh,
some
you think
similar.
so?
Yeah. What do you think? They both
Wait, you say-
just came. They were both physically very developed at a young age and have a ton of power, decent mobility, and generally like winning mentalities. And maybe they've got that last gear to be a top 10 guy for a while.
I think he certainly has the firepower. I think still refining consistency is going to be a big thing for him. Don't know that we've mentioned this. Yes, this is Lehecka's first final at a 1,000. So I think also some of these forehand errors, you just wonder a little bit about nerves early on in this match, and if he's still trying to find out how to play here, especially when you have like what is this? Essentially a 2-hour delay.
Yeah.
Just been sitting around for a very long time.
Carson, I hear a crying baby, and unless that's one of you all, I'm going to step out and go get baby Archie.
All right. We'll see you in a moment, Zach.
Rare forehand misser for Sinner.
Yeah, it looked like maybe his feet weren't quite set.
Yeah. You know what's kind of been interesting about his Indian Wells and Miami runs is that obviously like he is clearly like the best player on hardcore at the moment. I don't think he's looked like kind of absolutely phenomenal. Obviously getting pushed to like a few tie breaks. There was a few set points against Fonseca. Like Fonseca had a couple of set points against him. He's not been like flawless, do you know what I mean? But it's just in the big pressure moments he's just consistently performed in all the sets he's played.
Yeah, I understand what you mean by that. Doesn't quite feel as robotic as it did a year
Leaves.
ago. So,
Everybody goes quiet.
yeah. All right, Rachel just left us. Looks like. But yeah, Daisy, I'm not sure if you have thoughts on that as well. If you think that his level is maybe a little bit lower overall than it has.
Yeah, I
been in
mean, I
the past.
haven't watched all his matches, but yeah, I haven't watched all the matches. I've watched the last couple, but yeah, I mean, he just manages to. He's just clutch, isn't he? He just manages to pull through, like. But also, I mean, when he plays, it doesn't look like he puts that much effort in. Anyways, that's just the nature of just his game, really.
Yeah, it has.
Very quickly, Lehecka has
Yeah.
a triple break point to get back on serve here.
Yeah. Very surprising, right? I don't know about nobody was expecting this, sure.
Saved one break point there.
Yeah, nice and easy. The one thing though, having said about Sinner's kind of level, I don't know if any of you saw the way that like the final like 15 minutes or so against Zverev in the semis, like his serving was just like unbelievable. I think in that like 15 minutes or so, I think he must have hit like 6 or 7 aces, like crazy, and like so many unreturnables for a serve as well. Like easily won in the match right then there. And Zverev was playing well. Like so
Yeah, Sinner saved the first 2 break points here, so third, potentially final opportunity of this game for the Lehecka to grab hold of it.
Is Jannik Sinner a serve bot?
kind of what I was implying, to be honest. Like there is an argument for it, right?
I mean, he wins more points on the serve first serve than Riley Opelka, right? I mean, I think the classic serve bot thing is they have no ground strokes. Now, obviously, Sinner's got a great baseline game, but yeah, I mean, his serve is specialist territory at this point. I think it's a good call, Scott.
I was going to
think it's an
disagree with you
interesting-
then.
oh, sorry.
I was going to disagree with you then, but he's literally just brought back Love 40 down
Yeah.
to go add purely on the serve. So I'm actually going to revoke that disagreement.
And then an ace at deuce just for good measure.
I think it's a question of like how poor does your baseline game have to be to make you eligible to be a serve bot?
Well, so who are the great serve bots? And do we count serve and volleyers as serve bot? Like is Goran Ivanisevic, for example, a serve bot?
I would say yes. I would say Goran is.
Is Tim Henman a serve bot?
No, surely not.
I mean, he's not a power liner, is he?
True. No, I guess not. But
Yeah, Sinner has held from down Love 40, so it's 3-1 now.
is that it?
Mark Philippoussis is a serve bot. Riley Opelka, John Isner. Basically anybody who's
Sinner-
above 6'6" is probably a serve bot. Oh, Dosey's
Yeah,
asking
Karlovic again.
is like fee. And I think the answer is that they were both very physically developed when they came on the tour as young players. They have a ton of firepower, just ton of firepower. Very physically strong.
This is a good point from Lehecka.
Yeah.
Get to 30 Love. That's the type of aggression he has to play with, though, today, just to win a point.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
he's got to come to the net quite a bit in order to really threaten Sinner.
I was going to
Rachel,
say,
do you
really
think that's
impressed by
like his most straightforward path to threatening him, or are there other things that he needs to add as well, in your opinion?
I think that's going to be the main sort of weapon.
Yeah, I think just ultra offensive, and I don't think that he should be like rushing the net all willy nilly. But any ball that's a 50-50 approach shot versus kind of sit back, he 100% of the time he should be attacking, I think, and then following it in.
This is a great serve down the tee to close out the game.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm really
Straightforward
impressed.
hold to him.
Really impressed by that game from him, especially after obviously holding 3 break-by points and not taking any of them. So yeah, I'm impressed. I'm impressed, quietly impressed by him, despite the fact of the breakdown.
Whilst we're in a change over here, I've been testing out alter ego names for John Silk, and I texted him to say to basically see how he would feel about John Polyester. No response. just want to float that.
I think the no response is actually a sign that he loves it.
I think it's the best.
That would be a great name to move forward with.
Like he could have so many alter egos. John Wall, depending on the day. Oh, when you see the shots of the crowd and it's like wannabe influencers taking selfies, it's just nauseating. But have fun, I guess.
Oh, you don't love that? That's my favorite sight in the world.
I do like listening to elderly announcers try and explain what a player's partner does when they're an influencer. That is always entertaining. Like they take pictures and put them on the internet, not the dirty kind, I guess. And like they have no understanding of what an influencer is. It's a Wimbledon tradition for me, maybe just for me. GMP definitely counts as a serve bot.
Mm-hmm.
I think Raonic is kind of peripheral. I don't know that he's full serve bot. What do y'all think?
I don't know if
Probably
I would
throw him
quite
in
go
there.
there.
Oh, right, okay. Me and Carson completely disagree. I think I'd probably throw him in. I'd probably include him in there. Although again, he probably has enough of his game to maybe back it up.
When they show the placement of these guys' serves and how few are just go up the middle, it shows like they're just on a completely different level. You know, your average club player really shouldn't be watching them to learn about tennis because they're just a different species than us.
Yeah,
I
not
don't know
entirely.
I don't know if any of you like play tennis yourself, but like I have started like filming myself play a bit of tennis, just to, like watch it back. And you do like I think it is a good thing to do, but you do need to like take some time to like get over the embarrassment of like watching it back and realizing how bad at tennis you actually are in comparison. Because when you're on the court, you're like, I'm playing pretty well, I'm playing pretty good right here. That was like a third or forehand down the line. And then you watch it back and you're like, no, it wasn't. No, it wasn't at all.
It's so true, especially when you think you're really moving. I use Swing Vision to record myself pretty regularly, and you know, like, oh wow, I was really hauling there. This is gonna look so cool. It never looks cool. It looks impossibly middle aged for me.
Yeah.
You know, it looks like a father of one who's not a professional is trying his best, which is not how it feels in the moment. As Servebot Sinner gets another hold to go up 4-2. Maybe we'll get a cameo appearance from John Silk, aka John Polyester, aka John Ripstop, potentially. I don't know what that word means. Is that a did Ghosty set me up there?
No comments from the English, so I think you're good to go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can't be too bad.
I have no idea what it
Follow that.
means.
Yeah, I don't know what it means either.
Okay.
Can we learn some new slang? Can you guys teach us some cool British slang so we can like brag to our friends that we're all international? Tell us, give us some words. Give us some words to describe the point here is Lehecka's serving 15 love.
I don't know how you describe
don't
that
even-
drop shot from Lehecka. British slang. The thing is, like, British slang is very different depending on where you're coming from as well.
Yeah.
Like, Scottish slang is slightly different from, like, English slang as well.
So ripstop, I guess. Ghosty kind of alluded
A
to
fabric?
it's like a for like hiking, mountain climbing.
Oh.
That like just doesn't like just a little more durable. Yeah, we're urban kids, Ghosty.
What's some American slang? I don't know any American slang.
Oh boy, like something's like really cool. You could say that's so fetch, for example.
Oh yeah, I've heard that.
Fetch.
To be fair.
That's
I've heard
that's
that.
from like Mean Girls, right?
Yeah.
That is
Yeah.
a 20-year-old movie. Yep, that's me being silly. Sorry. You can say that's so nifty. That's so neat. You can call that forehand sauce if you want. You can call it saucy. We get our slang's not as good as yours. It's not as colorful. The level, especially if it's slang that involves swearing. My favorite band of all time is Oasis, as Lehecka gets the hold to go down 3-4 there. And I don't know if y'all have ever heard interviews with the Gallagher brothers, but Liam in particular, it's like it's a swear every third word, and I only know half the swears. Like you're just really not able to pull that off as an American.
It rolls off the tongue over here.
It
rolls
does.
off the tongue.
Yeah.
There's a Scottish band called DOS that I think is
DOS?
in their songs and is sometimes in a similar territory, but I very much enjoy them.
Sorry, Zach, I'm just looking at the screen. Is that your wee baby?
It is. This is baby Archie. This is
Oh.
Tennis's favorite Nepo baby. He's the next great tennis commentator, I think. And so
Adorable.
yeah,
Oh.
we're starting early and often. Any tips that you have for Archie? Who knows what he's absorbing, but hopefully all the good stuff and none of the bad stuff.
Just get him on the courts as early as possible. Get him on the courts.
So for the first, I don't know, I guess his whole life, I really try not to acknowledge his right hand and really try and only hold his left hand and only hand him stuff for his left hand to give him that lefty advantage. And he still is grabbing things with his right. Now you'll notice the grip strength though, very, very impressive. Could be a great athlete right here.
Might be. He's very, very well behaved. Very well behaved.
He is. Well, he loves tennis. I think he's rooting for center, but I don't know for sure. What are you rooting for, buddy? That was
That
center.
sounds like
That
a
was
yes.
center.
Yeah, that sounds like a,
That sounds like a yes.
yeah.
With the Agassi haircut. Love
Wow,
it.
12 of 12 first serve points, 1 for center. Not beating the allegations.
Oh, so good.
Very nice
Yeah,
extended
like,
rally here.
Very nice.
Wow, did that hit? Or did that? Yeah, it looked like it caught the outside line.
Yeah, it clipped. It clipped.
I mean, look, Lehecka doing everything that we're saying that he should. He's being aggressive. He's coming in, and then center still hits a perfect up the line backhand passing shot there. In the chat, Stage Bluff's asking us to kind of do some analysis. Stage Bluff, you might have missed some of this, but one of the things we were all saying was we think Lehecka needs to play ultra aggressive tennis, be getting forward. That's something that a few of the folks on the call have said that Martina Navratilova observed as well. To try and really take the fight to center. If he sits back, he's going to get beat, and he's going to get beat handily. To his credit, he's really been doing that so far. But Jannik center just is that good. Has the only break against Lehecka the whole tournament. And it's, and a double there from center.
Yeah, that's a surprise.
I believe that's first of the match. Showing a shot of the palm trees right now. Quite windy out there, it looks like.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Wait, so Ghosty has a question. They sped the courts back if the center still win. Did they slow the courts down? Is that the rumor, or is that a trumor?
Miami's, it's a little bit slower, but not like significantly. It's not like
Why?
old Indian Wells. Sorry?
Why are they slower?
It's like magnitudes. What was it last year? 36 something on the scale, and it's like 35 something now. So it's not enough that it should be making any difference. Not Indian Wells went from like a 29 to a 38 this year.
Carson, for those of us that aren't super familiar with that scale, can you tell us how that works?
It's just like a general court speed analysis. So essentially, what they're measuring is how quickly balls are moving after they bounce on the court. So essentially, how quickly are they losing speed? Because of the surface. So I mean, you think of like old Indian wells, a lot grittier of a surface that would like fluff the balls up a lot as they got hit more. Yeah, so the balls are just going to slow down then when they bounce up.
Is it a
So it's
scale of
like
1 to 100, or what is the scale from?
it's 0 to 100. I forget exactly what it's like based off of, or like what the parameter is.
Sinner up 5-3,
Mhm.
returning for the set, as no one says.
That's a forehand in, that forehand return. Again, if you're
Yeah,
maybe a tiny bit ahead, but that is an incredible return.
That's mean-spirited. That's just nasty.
That is outrageous.
Do you guys think Sinner's the best returner on tour?
That's a good question.
Ooh. I think Alcaraz, I'd give a slight edge to, maybe, confidently.
I guess it
Would
depends
you?
on the surface.
Look at the top spin rate of the RPMs. Again, I feel like out of context, 3,308 RPMs compared to Lehecka's 2,805. Like, I don't really know where that is in proximity to the rest of the tour, but I know that's a whole lot of RPMs. And Lehecka has a ton of spin and hits it real hard, and Sinner does it more.
It's more RPMs than me anyway.
Yeah, Stages wants to know if we are all avid tennis players. Chime in with your tennis background, gang.
Yeah, I play a little bit. Didn't like play professionally or anything, but I'll play like a match or two a week during the summers.
I've played since I was 6. I've played
Oh, wow.
regionally, nationally, so I had a pretty, decent level, but nothing too crazy.
Nationally is a pretty big deal.
That is a pretty big deal.
Yeah, it was literally like 2 or 3 tournaments. So
That's 2 or 3 more than almost everybody else. That's the
Yep.
impressive. Don't downplay that, Rachel. Rachel can ball. Oh,
Yeah.
we got a 30 all point here. Sinner trying to maybe close this out without serving one more time. Close this thing out. Let's see what he does.
Yeah, I used to play when I was younger. Like, I used to live in Australia, so when I lived in Australia, I played quite a bit. But since then, like, I'll play in the summer, but I don't like going out in the winter to play. And there's not really any indoor courts near me. Well, there is, yeah, so, yeah. I play football, not tennis. Football's my main sport I actually play.
what team do you support?
Southampton?
Okay, I mean, it could be so much worse.
Who do you support?
Who would be worse?
Man United. Man United, unfortunately.
That is
Liverpool.
unfortunate.
Liverpool would be so much worse.
Man U is my ancestral team as well, and
I can actually see Old Trafford from my window.
Oh wow!
Really?
Yeah, it's literally right there. It's literally just over there. It's like 5-minute walk over. Yeah, see it most days. Can hear the football whenever it's happening. And I'm not a big football fan, so I feel bad for living so nearby.
Feels like everyone is a United fan.
Yeah, I think it's one of the things where I feel like I kind of am just because I'm like living nearby. I'm like, I feel like maybe before I leave, I've got to
You got a deuce
I'm probably
point
moving
here.
soon, but I get a Man United strip before I leave.
Sinner spraying that backhand on the deuce point. The jumping backhand does look cool, but when you jump on your backhand and miss it, it probably doesn't feel super, super great because it's not exactly the highest percentage shot in tennis. Sinner, I bet, wishes he had that one back. Lehecka with the add-in service right now.
I've been so impressed by
Wanted to come in.
I've been so impressed by him. Like, I think he's done so well, and it's just that one service game that he lost. And then obviously an opportunity to like break back in the next game. But I think he's been so good this time. I'm really impressed by him.
That's a little bit brutal.
Yeah, I did like that he got in though. He's making Sinner work.
Mm-hmm.
Fun fact, Carson, if you've seen the movie Euro Trip, I learned this somewhat recently. There's a saying for where they say, if you're not a mank, you're a wank, about man, you can not a real thing. That's just for American audiences.
Really? Interesting.
May the Brits confirm, is that true?
Wait, what was that again? A whack? A what?
So in the movie Euro Trip, they say, as we've got a set point for center here. If you're not a mank, you're a wank is like the refrain they say to the American character, but it's like not a real thing. They just made it up because Americans don't know British slang.
Yeah, I
Well,
mean,
I
Lehecka
can neither
saves this point.
confirm nor deny.
Go back to Juice here.
Deuce number 3 of this game.
Sinner's pushing him. He really wants to finish this day, yeah.
That's a really good point from Sinner.
I mean, the
Yeah, it
depth
is.
on his rally ball is insane.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's insane. Yeah.
Just
second
never
set
let
point.
Jiri get comfortable there. So set point number 2 now. See if he can put this away.
Good serve.
Very good serve. That's incredible. Yeah. He's handling it. He's handling it. If he could just find a way through this game.
Mm-hmm.
A little extra mustard on that put away there.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if that was completely necessary.
Wants
but he
to
wasn't taking
make
any
sure of it.
chances. Yeah. And that's the
Against
Sinner
Sinner, it
effect.
might be.
It's a good long rally here. Is that in? No, apparently it was just out. Just out.
Oof.
Very close.
And Ghosty with the comment that is the least likely to make its way to the screen of the day, but it did
Yeah,
give
we're
me
not-
a chuckle. It did give me a chuckle.
I'm for sure not putting that up.
As Lehecka serving to go into the changeover. Ooh, a cheeky drop shot attempt.
Yeah.
But it's ultimately for naught, as Sinner is just too good. The moving backwards to your left shoulder when you're a righty overhead is one of the sneaky hardest shots in tennis, and Sinner just made it look so smooth and easy there. That's one of those shots where if you're recording yourself, it doesn't look like that.
Definitely
Yeah.
not.
Great serving. Great serving from Lehecka.
Have another game point here.
Yeah, let's
Game's
just see if
been
Sinner
going
can
for
serve it
nearly
out. I'm sure he can. I'm sure he can. But
Oh,
we are still in this
it's not a
game.
good idea.
Yeah, still in the game.
Mm-hmm.
Surely this has been the
Right.
longest game of
It's a
the.
10-minute game. 10-minute game right now.
Gang, Baby Archie let me know that he's had enough tennis for the day, and so I just want to say enjoy the rest of this match, and really nicely done for Lehecka so far.
Yeah, 100%.
See you later, Zach.
See
See ya.
you.
This is great play from Lehecka. That's impressive, isn't it? Like that's how he's got to play.
Yeah.
Big serving, coming in, putting away.
Mhm.
Doesn't get into long rallies with him. I am impressed. I feel like I really thought it was going to be like 2-2. A game point here for him.
Is
Ooh.
this his 4th game point? I think.
Yeah, I'll give it a minute until you
Oh.
see it. Yeah.
Oh. Oh
Yeah,
no.
that is, yeah. Hmm.
Anyway,
Yeah.
deuce
Still in the
number
game.
7.
This is crazy.
Mhm.
He'll be so demoralized if he loses this game in the set on this. Like,
Ace there though.
yeah.
Another advantage.
Yeah, come on. Ask him the question. Ask Sinner the question. What age? What age is Lehecka? Is he
I think he's
mid-20s?
24, 24,
24?
23.
24?
Pretty sure he's 24.
Do we see him as somebody who could get that's out? That's out, right? Yeah. That is a very impressive hold serve.
Yeah.
Very impressive.
Very
Yeah, do we
good.
see Lehecka as somebody we expect to be back at this level? Like again, be back in a Masters 1000 final? Do we see him in like slam semis?
He's got
Quarters?
the firepower and the tools, I think, to be a top 10 player if he can stay healthy, which has that's been his biggest issue over the past few years, is just staying healthy to the point where he's consistently playing matches. He seems like
Yeah.
someone who the more matches that he plays, the better he gets. Doesn't seem like someone that just like can turn up to a tournament if he's been on an extended break. But I think like a run like this for him is really good. I think he's got top 10 potential in his tools for sure. So if he's healthy, I think he could get to this level again.
Yeah, I think he just needs to work on his consistency, like, and make his floor a bit higher.
Yeah.
Five four for Sinner.
Yeah.
With a break right now.
I think my thing with
yeah.
Lehecka is I don't know if Lehecka has the depth to his game necessary. I don't know if he has a variety. Does he?
I think his strength
mean,
is the serve. Once that's figured
Mm.
out, I agree with you.
100%. 100%. I mean, I've been impressed by the way he came in, serving volleys here, but I'm talking more like, do you know what I mean? Like range of kind of creative shots.
Yeah.
Even Sinner's been talking about trying to mix up his game a little bit. And I don't know if Lehecka has that.
That was such a nice backhand down the line. So good.
Yeah, I've just seen that right now. Oh, so you must have the stream that's right ahead. Right ahead. And then Carson, you must be right behind us.
Yeah, I think I'm last in line here out of everyone.
That's
Good.
a very impressive
Very
follow-up.
good
Yeah.
backhand.
Ghosty says, do we think Lehecka has more upside than Feast?
My initial reaction is to say no. I'm curious what you all think about that.
Yeah, I agree. I think Arthur Feast is more exciting than Lehecka as a concept, but not, and also to watch. Purely, I think the range that Feast has, the movement he has. But yeah.
Yeah, I agree as well. I feel like Artifice, like you said, is very exciting to watch. And yeah, like he definitely has more assets to his game. Yeah.
He's
And
got
I
more
think
of a.
he's younger as well. He's 20, 21.
I think he's
So I
20,
think
isn't
he's got like
Yeah.
he's got more of a ceiling, definitely.
he? Yeah, I think I would totally agree. I just feel like Feast also has kind of like more kind of hit factor. It kind of like draws eyes to him when he's playing. Yeah, more exciting, more dynamic, kind of
I mean,
on the
his
court as well.
his
You know
return
what I
from
mean?
injury has been like really positive. He's obviously defended his
Yeah.
ranking points and bettered them this
Yeah.
year since he's come back. So I
Yeah.
think I'm excited for the clay court season to start, and I think he'll do well.
Has Sinner
Well,
wraps up that Sinner, right?
Yeah, we might be only about 45 minutes away from clay court season beginning.
Really?
Sinner's taken set 1 here. And I think we all think he's going to take set 2 as well. So,
You would think so, right?
yeah. Feels like after as easily as Sinner was able to close that out on his racket, serving the last couple of games. Puts himself in a pretty good position to complete the Sunshine Double. Be the third set of players this year to complete it. Siniakva and Townsend just won the doubles over Durrani and Paulini. So with Sabalenka completing the Sunshine Double yesterday, got a chance for it to happen 3 times this week, which I don't remember the last time it happened 3 times in one tournament.
I think that might be the first thing that's happened. I saw. I don't think anybody. I don't think it's happened. I could be wrong. Might be wrong on that. Might be wrong.
This is a good question while we're in break here in
Men's
between sets.
Lehecka or Draper. Who's the best shot at a slam?
Jack Draper. No further questions.
You thinking so? You think?
I think Feast or Draper. But
I'd love for Jack Draper to win a slam, and that's not British bias. That's just, I think, well, no, it is British bias.
I don't
All
think
right.
quite yet. Maybe in like 2 years' time. He definitely just needs to try and not have any more injuries.
It's
I
injuries.
think
It's
I think
injuries
he'd
for
need
sure.
a draw of a lifetime as well, because I
Yeah.
don't think he could beat Sinner, and I don't think he could beat Alcaraz.
I mean, he won against Alcaraz at Indian Wells last year, didn't he? Was last?
Yeah, he won Indian Wells.
Yeah,
Yeah. But I mean, at this point in time, I don't see him, especially not Sinner.
Yeah, I think definitely. I think I could see him winning against Alcaraz, maybe not Sinner though, at this point in time.
I'm gonna head off, guys, but I hope you have a great stream.
All right. Thanks,
See
Rachel.
you.
Bye.
Thanks for being here for a while.
Nice chatting with you.
Yeah, Scott, of those 4, who do you think is like the one that you would say they've got the best shot at winning the Grand Slam?
Yeah, I mean, I would say Draper. I think Draper's just got to work out the work out his injury issues that seems to kind of be plaguing him a little bit. Yeah, like maybe Draper. I think like just seeing that though, I would maybe say Feast, maybe like give him a bit more time. Obviously, especially early stages, to be looking at him thinking, oh yeah, definitely he's got a major in him. But the signs are there, still young enough. Obviously, he's got plenty of time. I would maybe go Feast, but I mean Draper's always one. Draper's always one for sure.
I'm always so tempted by I'd say potential. Some of it has been realized already, but the high-end potential of Jakub Menchik. Like, he's already beaten Novak in a 1,000 final. He's got to win against Jannik Sinner. Has only played Carlos 1 time, but the serve is massive. Just feel like the potential for growth in all of his tools is really, really high.
Yeah.
I don't think, with him at least, there haven't been the injury concerns that there have been with some of these other players, which ultimately that does matter a little bit, I think, when we're having this conversation. So I'd probably go for the check out of that 4.
That's fair. That's fair.
We got Jane here. She's always
Oh.
lurking in the chat.
Play
Is-
suspended. It's coming up on my screen. I don't know
Yep.
about you.
It is pouring.
Oh, place. Oh God.
Yeah.
So 15:30.
Really.
Lehecka
Yeah.
serving in this first game of the second set. We're in a rain delay.
And it is pouring it down.
Mhm.
Wow.
So
Mhm.
I'm going to look at the radar quick.
Yeah,
They're
have a
going
wee
off
look. Have a
court
wee look
as
first,
well.
guys. They are going off court. It's not like they'll be back in 2 minutes, right?
Yeah. And with as
Yeah,
hard as it's going down,
Rachel
it's
left at the right time, just as it stopped.
100%.
looks like rain might be expected for the next 40 minutes or so,
Interesting. Okay.
which is a good amount of time.
Mm.
Is that Lehecka? Or no, that's Chris Eubanks commentating underneath a towel right now. So, all right, interesting.
Yeah, interesting process. Yeah. How late does it need to go for them to like delay it until tomorrow? Like they'll happily play into the night, right? Right? Into the evening,
I mean,
you would think.
last year the final didn't start until almost 9 p.m. I think.
Neither did. That's true. That's true. I totally forgot about
So
that. They'll get it done as long as the rain isn't.
mhm,
Oh, it does look bad though. Look at that. Jesus.
yeah. I think also I don't think either of these guys are playing in the next couple of weeks anywhere.
No. I don't think so.
Yeah. It's not like they need to be somewhere else on Monday.
Not at
But-
all.
Well,
What's
yeah,
the
it looks
process
like
for
we
the
could.
stream? Do we chill? Do we come back? What's the deal?
Oh, I'm figuring that out right now. Seems like
Okay.
John might put some music on. Stream will keep going, but we might jump off of here for a little bit.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. Allow us all to go and get a biscuit.
yeah. Get some food,
Cool.
get some drinks, refreshments, and
Hopefully not much longer.
yeah, hopefully
Hopefully.
shouldn't
hour or
be
so.
too long. But
Okay.
yeah, I think we're gonna take a short break here.
Sounds good.
Yeah, and then for everyone who's watching, like once this match starts up again, we'll be back, or some will be back. We'll see how long
We'll be
this
back.
goes.
We'll be
Hopefully
back.
not too long, but
Fingers crossed.
we'll see you all in a few minutes here.
And we're back.
We're back. Finally.
Absolutely. Oh,
A little over an hour.
yeah, I thought it was going to be longer though. I thought it was going to be
Yeah.
longer, to be fair. I'm glad that we're yeah, I kind of forgot about last year's final. Last year's final started at like would it start about this time last year? Maybe. It was about that, wasn't it? Or was it even
Right.
later?
Might have been even later than this.
Yeah.
But yeah, so umpire just said 4-minute warm up, which they are into at this point, and then they'll change the balls, and then we're good to go.
And then we'll get going.
With, was it 15:30?
Well, indeed.
I think. Yeah.
Are you are you thinking like this is my thing? I can't see the crew has been reduced. It's just us now, the madmen.
Yeah. Who knows?
But
Maybe someone else will join us.
potentially.
We'll see what happens.
Are you giving Lehecka any chance at all?
Oh man, I was just thinking about this. It's not that he was playing poorly
Mm,
in that first set, and so
no.
I mean, Sinner was just better. So yeah, I mean, you can't predict what's going to happen when you have an hour and a half break in the middle of the match.
You can.
Yeah, like Sinner could come out and be a little bit cold. Jiri could come out and be a little bit cold. Like we don't see this situation enough to have like a ton of data to go on.
No. I'm
How do you feel?
thinking I'm gonna make a call that the Sinner is gonna break in this game right here. I think I'm gonna make a call. I'm gonna say that this match is gonna be over in like 25 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm thinking.
I mean, it's 15:30 already on the Lehecka
Yeah.
serve. So, I mean, we're one errant forehand into the net away from Jiri facing a break point.
Yeah. My thing is like I just don't it's what's holding him back here. It's the variety and it's the consistency that let him down in against an opponent like Jannik. Like I just don't think he brings enough to the table to make it like he played a phenomenal match. I can't really see how he, with what he has, could have really played this match differently, and that's a problem. That's a problem. You
A
know,
pressing question for you in the chat here.
it's the same Scott as Barclaycard 18. It is. It is. That is me. That is me. Yeah, Barclaycard 18. Yeah. So if you like my tweets, uh, hello, and if you don't like my tweets, I'm very sorry. Apologies. I do apologize. But yeah, that is me. That is me.
Yeah, remember us had some dinner during this break.
Being able
If
to
you're watching, jump in the chat. Tell us what you did during this break.
delay. What did you do? What did you do, Carson?
I watched a little bit of college basketball.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so right now is the like final tournament of the season. So down to the final 8 teams competing for the national championship. So watched a little bit of that. But
Fantastic.
yeah, what did you do?
I didn't do too much. I went and brushed my teeth, got ready for bed, so that when this finishes, I'll go straight to bed. Because it is now. Oh gosh, 10 to midnight. My goodness. So, yeah. Got myself ready so I can just go and collapse
Yeah.
right after this is finished. But we are getting started here, eh?
Yeah. Looks like ball kids are getting in position.
Absolutely. I'll try and delay my reaction a wee bit for you, Carson. Just you let me know when if any points happen.
Yeah.
You know.
It's all
Let me know
good
when
here. So yeah, Jiri's stepping up to serve right now. I'm seeing. I'm probably a minute behind you already, but
I think a little bit. You tell me when he
yeah,
serves.
here's the serve right now down the tee. That's a good start. Sitter
That is a
can't
good
get it
start.
back. So
That was about
that's
about
30 odd
15
here.
seconds, 20 seconds behind me.
Okay.
It's not too bad.
I guess Ozon is way ahead of us. It's like 45 seconds, he says.
45 seconds.
There's a little rally.
Good long
Such
rally.
good offense from Sinner. Can't get that final ball in though.
No, that's what I mean. Like Lehecka was holding up well in these rallies
Mhm.
against somebody like Sinner, which is incredible. It's incredible.
Mm-hmm. Game point for him. Serving volley there. Runs straight into the net. Puts the volley away.
Absolutely. Nice and clean. Proved me wrong entirely. Proved me wrong. Said he was going to get broken. And he did not. Very impressive. Just came out ready to play.
Mm-hmm.
It does
Yeah,
not
he's
look like
ready
it's
to
going to
go.
does not look like it's going to rain anymore either. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. It's like clear
No,
skies.
I think there was some like 3 to 4 hours ahead in the forecast, but I mean, if we're still watching tennis in 3 to 4 hours, something has gone wrong.
Something's gone disastrously wrong. Here we go. Center's first service game of this set. His serve is just scary, man. It's so scary.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think if my memory is correct, Lehecka only had break points in that one game where it was love 40, and
Had 3 of
he
them.
failed to convert.
Yeah, you can't. That's the problem. You can't be missing out. You can't be missing chances like
Yeah.
that against Center. You just
Mm-hmm.
you're gonna be taking those. When you have 3 in a row as well.
And it is a bit worrying for him. Like there hasn't been another game where he's had a break point opportunity. So
Hasn't been able to build on that. Hasn't been able to work himself into the match at all.
mm-hmm. It's those small margins though when you're playing the best players.
Yeah,
It's like you
100%.
might get 1 or 2 opportunities, and you have to take them.
You do. Do you are you a fan of Sinner's game?
I do like his game.
Yeah.
I think like it's not an original thought I have, but Novak-esque. Like they're just
100%,
elements
man.
of
100%.
yeah. He's just very consistent. The way he gets into the corners so quickly and is able to recover to get back to the middle of the court. I mean, only Novak has done that.
Yeah.
So I think
100%.
there are some things like I don't know if overall maybe his defense isn't quite as strong as Novak's has been, but his serve is far past where Novak's was at this age. So
Phenomenal.
it's I don't know. How do you rate his game?
Yeah, man. If anybody yeah, somebody asked about my Twitter there. It, the thing is, like I've said some stuff about Sinner on my Twitter in the past, which anytime now that I compliment Sinner or say that I, like his game, I get a lot of Sinner fans being like, "Oh, you don't really like him, you still don't like him," or anything like that. It's not like I never disliked Sinner at all. I just found his game at the time, or maybe I saw his game at the time. It's like, so obviously everyone compares it to Alcaraz, who is, a bit more dynamic, a bit more creative on the court. But you know what? Over the past kind of few weeks, especially, even the past like month or so, I've really been enjoying his game. I really love how it looks on the court. It's very fluid. You compared it to Novak. I'm a huge Novak fan, massive Novak fan. He's my favorite current player on the tour. And I just love how fluid and like how they both play. It just visually looks very similar. You're right, into the corners, out the corners. It's like a kind of like rubber band. He like pings the ball back a little bit. I love that kind of play. It's such visually like I really like how it looks visually. Um, and yeah, I don't know. I just quite like it. I don't. It's really growing on me. I've gone from thinking it's quite just baseline play to I don't know. I really quite like watching him. So he's really grown on me. He has really grown on me. I will say, like, I don't know if I would call myself a huge Sinner fan, but I'm getting there, honestly. I'm getting there. So yeah, give me a bit more time with him. And maybe I'll be the number one Sinner fan. But
I think we'll have plenty of time with him on tour for you to get to that point. So
absolutely.
yeah.
Leading in this game as well.
Very aggressive shot attempt for him on this last point, and that's barely out.
Very close. I thought he'd made it.
Yes.
I thought he'd made it,
Yeah.
man. I thought he'd made it.
I mean, the way he's playing, it would make sense if he made it.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So 15-30 here. The serve goes long.
He's doing what he should do. He's doing what he should do, but it's not working, and that's. Let me know your thoughts in a moment.
Yeah, it's something that we referred to earlier before the break with him, which is that it's the consistency as much as anything with Lehecka. Like, the firepower is there. The serve is very, very good, and I mean, we've seen throughout this entire tournament, his return when it's on is very strong.
Yeah.
So I think, like, there's some elements of consistency to his game that he needs to improve, but also, like, when you're playing someone like Sinner, you can't just play your normal brand of game and expect to be in the match. You need to be a lot more aggressive, as we've referenced many times, and as we are watching him doing. But when you get more aggressive, like, the margin for error widens. And I think that's just some of what we're seeing right now. Is, like, in some moments, there's just, like, a wider gap.
God, watch this point. Watch this. Watch
Oh
this.
my. Wow.
Just out, right? Just?
Yeah. Again, that second time this game. It's like
Is
not even a
Lehecka
finger.
in danger here? Is he in danger here of coming into the net too much? He's in at the net all the time. What is this? Like 3 points in a row he's in there? Is that a bad idea for him? I don't know. I mean, you're not going to out rally Sinner, but
I mean, I think there's the point that, like, coming into the net is the thing that gives you variability.
it does.
But
Yeah.
if you only come into the net, then it's not varied
You're just
anymore.
giving him a target to hit.
Right. You're just giving him, like, a Sinner's going to be able to adjust eventually. Third
100%.
break point opportunity coming up here.
Yeah.
But also, what else do you do?
I know. That's what I mean. Like, there's a handful of players that I have in my head of players who can beat Sinner if they're playing phenomenally well. And I just can't, I don't have Lehecka in that bracket at all. Which is maybe unfair. Maybe that's unfair, but I just.
It's not a long list, though.
No.
Like,
No.
yeah, it's not like you have 50 players
No.
in that list. There's a handful of them.
Lengthy game here.
Yeah, this one is extending quite a bit. Advantage for Lehecka now.
It is indeed.
And he holds.
He does, yeah.
Yeah. It's got to do something for his psyche that, I mean, first game coming back, you're down 15-30. Got to hit some first serves after an hour-long break. Saving some break points in this service game, like, mentally that has to do something for you.
Yeah, you would think so. I think my problem, and like, I mean, he's not going to win this match. Like, he's not. We're not going to be sitting here in an hour and a half marveling at this huge upset. We're not. But I think, but he has done very well. We've talked about how well he's been doing. I don't know, but like, it's like a mini battle. It's an absolute battle. He's not holding serve easy, is he? like that there,
Mhm.
another juice game. Had Sinner had break points. Didn't manage to take them, but I mean, he can't be keeping up that. He can't keep on winning juice games. Do you know what I mean? Like he needs to
Mhm.
have a couple of really easy holds to serve, which aren't happening for him. So
Yeah, I wonder how many points each of them has played on serve so far.
oh my God.
Just
Like there was a Lehecka game, service game that went like 10 minutes, didn't it?
Mhm. So, all right. So Sinner he's served one fewer game so far, but Sinner has served. He's had 32 points on his serve,
Right, gotcha.
and
Yeah.
Lehecka has had 59. That's like nearly double.
Oh my God. Jesus. Yeah, so this is what I mean. Like,
Yes.
it's not
Yeah. To reiterate your point, like, I mean, and
one break of serve separated them in that first set. Like one break of serve, which is good on the surface, but then you look at a stat like that and it's like, right, one break, but that could very easily have been like two or three. Do you know what I mean?
mhm. A big one from Sinner.
Yeah.
Missed the serve, but that hit 125.
It's a nice rally coming up for you.
In the middle of it here. Oh,
Just missed on the backhand. Well,
yeah.
Lehecka's backhand, is that it's a weaker side, right? 100%.
Yeah, I think it is the more inconsistent wing
Yeah.
for him.
Doesn't look like he really trusts it enough.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't have,
It is,
I mean, yeah, doesn't trust that shot enough.
at times it almost has felt like he's just like pushing it back rather than striking through the ball.
Yeah. Yeah, he's just using the pace, using the pace. He's not. It's when you look at his like backhand into the corner and you compare it with Sinner's kind of into the corners, it's just a different level. Sinner's two-hander has so much more variety.
It's another hole to love.
Yeah, that's
for
what I
the
mean.
Italian.
Super quick, easy. We're already
Mhm.
asking the Lehecka the question again. This must be. Is this like the most kind of like nobody was like it's been a while since we've had a Masters 1000 final that like nobody was picking one of them to win, right? Like this is the most kind of one-sided beforehand. Like
Yeah.
everyone with like nobody's picking the Lehecka to win this, right? I mean, I can't remember the last time
I
it felt
don't
like
see anyone. Yeah, what would have been the last one where it's like,
yeah, I don't know. I can't remember the last few kind of Masters finals. There must have been a few last year, right? Maybe.
yeah, um,
Because the Masters have obviously been a little bit more spread out than Sinner and Alcaraz in terms of
yeah,
winners.
that one a little bit like I think about like Shelton winning Canada last year.
Yeah, maybe. Who
It's
did he beat in the final?
action off, but
Yeah, I mean, but
it's
that
like
was
even enough.
yeah, it's even enough. Yeah,
Um,
we're love 30 here.
yeah, definitely a bit of a chance here.
Lehecka trying to come in on the serve and volley again as well. Very good serve for him. Hmm. Feels like we've been delaying the inevitable.
And the inevitable might be
Yeah.
coming up right here.
Indeed.
See what happens in this game, and then I think
Phenomenal
he,
serving.
yeah.
Phenomenal serving.
This is a very good end one from him.
Yeah.
Yeah, going back through the list of like Masters 1000 finals on the ATP, 2024 Cincinnati was Jannik Sinner versus Francis Tiafoe.
Oh yeah. All right. I mean,
So maybe that's.
is that in the same ballpark? Maybe. Maybe. Yeah,
I mean,
maybe.
Sinner at that point is a Grand Slam champion,
He is. You are
and
right.
he had
You are
been
right.
doing like pretty well. Lehecka has
Mm.
gotten this game back to deuce.
He has gotten this
But
game back.
yeah,
It's
I think
impressive,
like, yeah, Tiafoe is, probably around like 20, 15 in the world at that point. So, decent enough, and he's always played well in the US.
What was
Maybe
the
that one.
what was the score in that match? You remember?
6-2, I think. Like first set tiebreak.
God. Was it a tiebreak? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think I vaguely remember it.
And massive ace here.
Lehecka with a chance to get with this game. This is impressive.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I wondered aloud at the beginning of the match, like how his mentality would hold up, being that this is the first time he's in a Masters final. He's doing very, very well. That aspect
He's
of
doing
his game.
incredible.
And
He's doing incredible.
yeah, sometimes I do think like just throwing out the mentality side of it is a little bit of like lazy commentary. Like there's a lot more that goes into a tennis match than that. But it is one of those things, like the first time you're doing something, it would be easy to falter against this opponent at this stage. And he hasn't. So I've been very impressed with that.
Yeah, I've been very impressed with him. I'm happy to still see him in this set. I fully expected him to be down a break already. I thought he would go down a break very early in the first set, and okay, he held serve, but then he got broken like in the second game. But then he continued to hold serve from there. So he's obviously like he like faltered at like one point, at one moment in the first set, and you can't do that against him. But apart from that, he's been great. Like he's impressed me. I just don't see enough that has me believing that he has a chance. Like he's incredible player. Unless something happens with Sinner, we've seen it before. But could there be like could cramp happen, etc. I don't know. But I mean, probably not in these conditions, right? It's not like really like ridiculously warm there, is it? I don't think so.
It was like low 70s Fahrenheit, mid 70s. So,
can't see anything like that really impacting him. But yeah, doing everything right, putting the pieces together, and I still think this is going to be straight sets.
Yeah, I do agree. I do think like 20 minutes from now, 25 minutes from now, at most, we're starting to see them set up a stage out on the court.
Yeah.
To hand the trophy to Jannik Sinner.
If you get to a tiebreak, I love a tiebreak. I don't know about you, Carson. I love a tiebreak. I love a tiebreak.
A tiebreak would be fun. A tiebreak is the only set that Lehecka has lost in this tournament. Second set with Taylor Fritz.
Check out that return, Carson.
Yeah, it's so good.
Incredible.
Showing the stat on screen, Sinner and Alcaraz, when they've both played in the same tournament, they've won 18 straight of them now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, I am impressed with Lehecka. I am not.
He's not backing down.
He's not. It just feels like that backhand is just. It's just. He knows he needs to be making that.
You can see his frustration after this point.
100%. Yeah.
So, I mean, this is can be one of the things that motivates you as a coaching team and as a player. Like every day for a week, we're just going to go out and hit only backhands
Yep.
for an hour.
Yeah. Only backhands. Yeah. What's like technically? I don't know about you, Costa. I'm no tennis coach, but like, what's technically wrong with his backhand? I don't know if he has enough of a take back on it. When I'm looking there, it's quite a short
It-
take back.
Yeah, I do think like it is a little bit short with him bringing back. Like I made the remark earlier, sometimes it feels like he's pushing it a little bit
Yeah.
more than actually just like swinging through it.
Mhm.
So that could be like maybe locking your wrist a little bit too much.
Yeah.
And I'm saying that like I don't think I've ever been within like 250 feet of this guy. Even like when
Sure.
I've been at the U.S. Open, like I'm watching on a TV across my room
Sure.
right now. So take my advice with a grain of salt. But I think like maybe loosening the wrists up a little bit.
He's got to be loosening it up. Yeah. Yeah. Are you at 30 all right now?
Yeah, I'm at 30 all here. So.
Staying with him in games.
Is that in? Barely.
Yeah.
Maybe a little closer than it needed to be.
He made it happen. His swing volley there is tough. Stands at 40-30 game point. Yeah, that is.
Yeah.
Bread and butter. Does he break next game? I would usually say yes, but I've been saying yes. And
Yeah.
difficult game. Like this usually when it would happen, but I've been thinking that would happen for the entire match so far, and it's not. So
we got Sinner grabbing a new racket here.
uh-huh.
Yeah. We got new balls at the beginning of the set. So
Yeah.
there'll be a couple of games before we change out.
Yeah, interesting. Maybe just looking for a different string change.
I could be looking for something a little bit different on return now.
Keeping the ball deep. Lehecka just has to keep on holding serve. Keep on holding serve. Keep asking the question. Scott, is your forehand better than golf? Certainly don't think so. Oof. Sinner has a little slip here.
Seems to be fine.
He does.
Yeah.
It's a great half volley from Lehecka.
Yeah, very, very good.
Ah, that is incredible.
It is interesting to me that Sinner is standing so far back on return.
Yeah.
Especially some of the second serve returns. I mean, it's not quite a Medvedev position, but he's seems further back than he normally is, and it's kind of allowing Lehecka to keep coming into the net, I think.
I mean, Lehecka serves big. He serves big. So
Mhm.
there's no denying that. I guess he's just giving himself enough time. But the fact that he's only broken once is surprising, and that is the game there. She's sticking in this.
Yeah, we mentioned after his last service game the need for a couple of quick holds
Hmm.
just to get a little bit of pressure off of him. Hold to love right here.
Yep.
Exactly what he needed.
He's mixing it up, serving and bowling, staying in rallies, doing everything, doing
Mhm.
everything he should do. And I still, yeah,
It does feel very much on his racket right now.
It does.
Like points will be
does.
either won or lost because of what he's doing. He's not allowing Sinner to be comfortable on the baseline and
Mhm.
just sit back and consistently just bash right and left.
he's coming through the tight moments, just about managing to survive his service games. That was a hold to love there. That was incredible.
Mhm.
I mean, I guess it must kind of feel good to come into a match like this, like where, like, because obviously you're coming into matches where it's like, where like there's going to be a favorite and there's not going to be a favorite, but this is like a monstrous gap. This is like a monstrous gap of people who don't think you have any chance of winning this. And I guess like he's just coming in and playing like that. Do you know what I mean? He's coming in, he's like, well,
Mhm. Yeah, I think
nobody gives me a chance in hell, so
I think for some players like that can almost be like a demoralizing thing. But like
true.
you have no shot. And for others I think like it can also be like literally what is the worst thing that can happen. Like so I think for some people it can be like a little bit demoralizing. For others it can be a little bit freeing in a strange way. And it can help you stay a little bit loose.
Have you been watching much of Lehecka's matches? That's all.
I've seen so I saw the Fees match, and the Fritz match. I saw a little bit of his match against Ethan Quinn.
Okay. Does he usually play like this? Does he usually mix it up? Does he usually use seven volleys? Does he usually come into the net as much as he has?
He doesn't more than most people
Okay.
do. Like it's not a completely foreign tactic for him.
Mhm.
I don't know that I've
That was
ever
an
seen him do it
that was
this
an incredible
much.
point, right? That was an incredible forehand winner. Just hit,
Yeah, at 100 miles per hour.
yeah, unreal.
Yeah, very very quick. So, so to answer your question though, like yes, not this much. And all right, interesting here. It's love 30.
Yeah, it's a chance. Yeah, this is a chance.
Mm-hmm. This is
what I mean. He's been sticking in there.
mm-hmm. This is, I think only the second game that he's gotten to love 30.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, this is the type of opportunity you have to take advantage of this.
I'm quite nervous for him.
Mm-hmm.
John's asking in the chat if I've been underestimating Lehecka. Probably a little bit, but yeah, probably. I don't know if, I mean, yeah, maybe a little bit, but also like if he still loses this in straight sets, which he might not, but I mean, it'll still be the result that I expected. So I don't know. Although I will say he's won a few more games in both sets so far than I thought he would.
Yeah.
I was thinking it would be like 3-2. So
Zach said 7 total, I think, when he was on earlier. So
I think so.
yeah, he's at
He's
8
got
so
more, yeah.
far.
He's got 8, yeah.
Yeah, Sinner's got it back to 30 all.
He has indeed. That is so predictable. I do think that Sinner's matches are at their best when he is pushed in matches because it creates this new dynamic. It's so fun to watch. It's fun to watch how he responds, how he kind of,
Mhm.
do you know what I mean?
For sure.
And I think that's probably the case with
Wow.
most tennis players. Most tennis players' matches are more entertaining when they're against another player who's really challenging them. But I mean, then you have like an Alcaraz, and like every match that Alcaraz plays is like just so entertaining and so kind of creative and stuff.
Mhm.
But with Sinner, because his kind of matches are relatively straightforward a lot of the time, it just immediately kind of entices you in when he's pushed by somebody.
Mhm.
It's like, what's going to happen here?
And who doesn't love an underdog? A little bit.
Exactly right.
Like, ooh,
That's a strange forehand miss here, right, Carson?
Oh.
You'll see it in just a moment, I'm sure.
mhm. Yeah, just saw that. Yeah, I'm not sure. Like, maybe just hit that one closer to the frame of the racket.
Yeah, I think so. It looked like he caught it a bit late, I suppose. I'm trying to work that out. Yeah,
Mhm.
maybe late.
That was definitely a lot more loopy.
Didn't swing through it enough. Yeah.
Yeah.
Back to juice here. Very good serve again. Just you can bet on that.
Yeah.
You can bet on Sinner serving like that.
Mhm.
How do you see Sinner adapting to clay?
It's in a weird way that's almost still a question mark.
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
Like
I
you
agree
think
with you.
about it, like, I mean, was it 3 years ago, like, or 2 seasons ago? He didn't really play on it that much. Was like dealing with a little bit of injury. Last year, obviously, the suspension, which meant that he
course.
only played in Rome, which he
Yep.
did get to the finals of, and then
They get the final of it, and then
yeah,
got beat pretty straightforwardly, right, by Alcaraz.
yeah, he. I remember like the first set was a tie break,
Mhm.
that Alcaraz won. The second set was very one-sided.
Yeah,
Obviously, there's the Roland Garros final
of
that
course.
he got to against Sinner. So it,
Yeah.
yeah. So it's like 2 years ago, he didn't really play on clay that much due to injury. Last
Yeah.
year, he didn't play that much due to the suspension.
Mhm.
So I think he's very good on it. I don't know if he's naturally as good as Carlos. I think it's the only surface where someone like Zverev has a chance against him.
Yep.
Frankly, like,
No, I would agree with that. Yeah, 100%.
yeah, I think. But again, like we're nitpicking with Jannik because he's one of the best players in the world. Like there isn't like a major weakness.
Yeah, it's kind of
He-
interesting. I
yeah.
wonder if he's kind of I do wonder if he's kind of put too much pressure on himself to win the French Open, given how the final went last year for him. Do you know what I mean? Like, 'cause
Yeah.
he's also been kind of openly talking about it. He's been like, "Oh, I'm targeting that this year. I really want to come back." He obviously wants to come back and go that one step further this year. And it's like you're hyping that up and you're bigging it up. Like,
hmm
I mean, obviously it's good to like name what your goals are, right? But
hmm
I think there's a lot of expectation on him to come back and win that tournament after obviously how last year ended.
Yeah,
That's
winning
where
Roland Garros for him would also be a career slam.
it would. That's true. Yeah,
So
of course.
yeah,
Yeah.
I think there's just another piece of added motivation for him.
Absolutely. We're at 15:30 here. Lehecka serve.
Yeah. Yeah, it has been a couple of strange points from Lehecka.
There has
Just
been.
at the
Yeah,
net.
came into the net. Both in at the net, right? Both
Mhm.
once lost.
Yeah.
He was in at the net. And that's a really weird framed forehand, right?
Yeah.
It's a bit weird.
Second,
He's definitely not timing the forehand as well as he normally does. So, I don't
yeah,
know.
that's second time in the last couple of games that he's mishit one pretty badly.
But you just cannot be doing what Lehecka does right here.
He knows it.
Yeah, it's
Didn't
stupid
quite
thing.
have to be there.
You're up at the net. You've got an easy forehand. You got to be giving him an angle. Don't just hit it right down the middle of the court.
Mhm.
Lands it out. Break point.
Yeah.
This is pretty much match point the way Sinner's serving.
Seems like it. Sinner just 1 for 10 on break points today.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Stat just came on the screen. Yeah.
That is interesting.
So that just speaks to how well Lehecka has been doing in some of these pressure points.
Absolutely. We've got a long rally here.
Lehecka getting plenty of practice on his backhand early on. What a great angle.
Yeah,
Just creating that out of almost nothing,
Yeah.
it felt like.
absolutely.
There's the
100%, man. That is surely, you would think, game, set, match.
hmm
The way that Sinner has been serving. He's,
Yeah.
given Lehecka a couple of break points, but do I see it coming here? I'd be surprised.
hmm Yeah, typically he doesn't freeze up in these moments.
Yes. The
Like
thing is,
he's-
Sinner's not been incredible in this match, right? He's not been incredible. He's just been there. I mean, he's obviously produced moments of brilliance, but he wasn't timing the forehand particularly well. He's been making a few more errors, but still we're at this point, and he's about to
Mhm.
win in straight sets against an opponent who has been playing pretty well, mixing up his tennis. It's a golfing class, golfing class. When do you think that we're getting our first synchronized match of the year?
I would be surprised if it didn't happen before Roland Garros.
Or do you think it's happening on one of the Clay Masters, do you?
Yeah, I think either if you made me name a tournament, I would say Madrid,
Okay.
just because that one. I mean, the elevation
The elevation.
of the city, it gives it a very different feel to the other clay courts, and it hypothetically should benefit Sinner a little bit more.
Yep.
Yeah. Do you have a different answer for that question, or?
Yeah, I mean, I would have thought it would have happened already, 100%.
Oh,
I'm very
same.
surprised it hasn't, but here we are. Yeah, I mean, it's got to be happening on clay, doesn't it? It's got to happen on clay. It has to. I'd be stunned. I'd be astounded if we were heading into the grass season, if we were heading into Wimbledon, not having had one. You think it's happening at one of the Clay Masters? Just to be different, I'll say Monte Carlo. I'd love a Monte Carlo match. Monte Carlo's like my favorite venue just from seeing it. Like, it's so beautiful.
Yeah.
And I would love to see a Monte Carlo match between these two. Although it is the one that players do tend to maybe skip, right? Now and then. So maybe, I don't know if, like, I saw somewhere that Sinner was planning on playing all 3 Clay Masters. I don't know if Alcaraz will. I don't know if he will or not. So,
Yeah,
I
they
guess we'll
are
see.
both signed up for Monte Carlo.
Okay. At the moment.
Yeah, at the moment. Which is,
I would love to see Monte Carlo. It'd be so
Yeah.
good.
and then, yeah, they're both in Madrid, obviously. In between that, Carlos is going to be in Barcelona. Looks like Jannik might have a week off.
Oh yeah, of course, Carlos will play. Yeah, okay. Interesting. You almost forget about the kind of 500, 250 events. You're like, oh yeah, they do play those.
Yeah.
Sinner a couple of points away here.
Maybe some extra noise from the crowd right now. Pausing a
Just
little bit before this point. Ooh,
yeah,
all right. Seems like he's okay.
he does. I think
Yeah.
he just had a bit of a stumble, didn't he?
Mm-hmm. full extension trying to get to that ball.
Mhm.
Lehecka can't quite get to it. And we've got 2 championship points.
Oh, what happened there? Can you tell me what happened there, Carson? Watch closely. Was it a let?
It-
Was that a let?
Oh, hey, must be a let. He
Yeah,
thought
must
it
be.
was he thought it
Yeah,
was an ace.
he's getting another ball. He's getting another ball.
Whoever is running graphics for Tennis Channel here in the US thought it was an ace as well. They took down the scoreboard for it, so here we go.
Mhm.
And there it is for real this time.
Mhm.
Jannik Sinner completes the Sunshine Double. Another dominant tournament for him. Still hasn't dropped a set in a 1,000 tournament since Shanghai. But
Wow.
yeah,
Yeah. How do you feel about the fact that, and this is not, again, if there's any Sinner fans watching, I don't know how many people are tuning in, but this is not to disparage you or not to, like, criticize that run. It is just an observation. He has not played Alcaraz in one of those matches in this run. A friend of mine, Vance, who I think has been on the show or is on the show quite often, Vance, he pointed that out. Like in that run of Masters 1000 matches that Sinner is currently on, he's not played Alcaraz in that run, which is quite odd, quite strange, obviously, but it's definitely a factor, right?
Yeah.
That's the only factor in all of this, right? Is that he hasn't played his rival in that run, but incredible, regardless, incredible.
And I mean, look, you can only play who's in front of you. Like
Exactly right.
this is a single elimination tournament, and I mean, if Carlos can't make the finals at Miami, like that's not Yannick's problem. Like ultimately, like he has to take care of himself. I mean, he just keeps beating everyone that's in front of him, and
Yep.
I mean, look, at some point he will lose a set and a match to someone not named Carlos Alcaraz at this level.
Of course he will.
Whether you think about whether it is someone like Novak or younger up and coming player, Fonseca played him very well in Indian Wells in a very exciting match. So, I mean, he
that was
will
a great
drop
match.
one of these eventually. But yeah, right now it's just tough to see who's stopping him. And he's not playing particularly great. Like I think we have seen
No, he's
better
not.
versions
Yeah, he's
of
not.
Sinner.
Yeah, he's not like wiping out players. He's not like destroying them. He's been
Yeah.
pushed. He's been taken to double sets by a Medvedev, by Fonseca, like double tie breaks. He's been close a few times, and he's came through. Which again, I suppose says more about him as a player. Like regardless of the fact that we don't think he's playing his best tennis, he's still dominating everyone. Also says something that the only thing we can really toss it as a kind of not we're trying to like criticize it or like take it away is the fact that he is he hasn't played Alcaraz. He hasn't played Alcaraz in that run, and it's like that's the only thing we can really say about it. It's incredible, incredible that we're at this point. Phenomenal.
Well, it's been a great early hardcourt part of the season.
Have indeed.
No more cement for a while.
Almost
Heading
mad.
on
How are
to
you feeling about
dirt.
heading into the clay season? How are you feeling?
I mean, it's exciting. Like, I mean, being
like
in the US, we don't really have any clay courts here. Like, I've never played on a clay court, but it's an exciting part of the year. Just like change it up a little bit. Obviously, then heading on to grass after that. But yeah, I still feel like there's so many interesting storylines through these first 3 months of the season at this point. And yeah, I mean, if you've alluded to this, but if you had told me at the beginning of the year we were going to go into clay court season and Sinkeras hadn't had a match yet, would have been a little surprised by that.
I do think like it's interesting that those two haven't had a match yet. but also Alcaraz won Australia, Sinner won the 2 Masters we've had. They're still dominating. They just haven't came together. You know, it's interesting,
Yeah, it is. So
and they will. They will. They will soon enough.
they will, for sure. Hopefully, many times this year.
Fingers crossed. I want to see a few. Right? I want to see a few.
Yeah, I'd like at least a couple. But
Absolutely. Absolutely.
yeah, well,
Yes. It's been fantastic, Carson.
yeah, it's been
Great.
fantastic. I mean, it's a very late that night for you, heading into evening
Yes,
for
I'm
me
gonna-
now. So,
go collapse. What are your plans for the rest of the day?
gonna get some dinner here in a little bit.
Yes.
Figure out something
Good.
to make, and yeah, who knows? Probably just have a relaxing evening at home.
Fantastic. You
Yeah.
enjoy it. You enjoy it, man. You enjoy it.
Yeah.
Enjoy your week as well. Enjoy your week
Yeah.
that's coming up.
So,
Well,
well, I think that's everything from us. No like
Think
real
so.
previews or anything to do.
No.
So yeah, it's been a great time, and
Indeed.
we'll catch you all some other time on the channel here. But
Hey, folks.
see you all
We'll
later.
tune in again soon, I'm sure. See you, folks.
Sweet. See you all later.
Catch you.
If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell so you don't miss out on all things tennis.